Yeah. I'm sorry to tell you, but we dancers are extremists. Okay? Anybody can work out in a gym. As a matter of fact, everyone works out in a gym. We are beyond the gym. All right? We are like, we go for it. We go for the hardest things ever. And now come back in. And both legs. Now, look at my legs. They're going to go towards the back. So that means I rotated them. Do not hang out here. Everybody look up for a second. So, like if you're a teacher and you have a little kid and they're like over here and their feet are facing back, this is extremely stressful. Bad, bad, bad. So the hips have to rotate and go back. Do you see what I just did? They need to go like that and not just here. Because then that poor kid is like, they're just hurting the wrong muscle. Okay? So everybody try that. Show me how your feet are going to sort of go like, yes, exactly. Now you can't get hurt, okay? But your hips are on the ground. So you got to, there, now it's perfect. Excellent. Voila. And point, and bring them up. Now you're going to beat 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, open. 1, 2, 3, 4, actually make it 5, and open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 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 5, and open. Both legs up. Power, power, power. Now you're going to sit up to a sitting position with your legs straight, toes pointed. Sit up and look like a dancer. Exactly. So now just for fun, let's sit up and look like not a dancer, like that average kid in your class. And sit up. Yeah, we all know what they're like. They have no body control. They're sort of like, look at me, I'm doing it. This is not a dance person. I like to point out that when I'm in a gym, people are going, oh, I wonder what that old lady is. I know she's something because she doesn't look like the average old lady. All right? Same thing should be said about you, about the old. People are going, wow, that girl must be a dancer. That guy must be a dancer. They got to be something because I never saw anyone work out like that. Sometimes people come over to me and be like, I've never seen anyone's foot do that. What are you doing? Because they see, they see my feet going like this. So some people don't know anything about dance. They're like, what kind of feet do you have? So they're like, oh, I'm a dancer. Oh, I thought so. So you're always proud of your dance background. And let people know it. All right? Never be afraid to be who you are. You are dancers now. You're in the senior room. You're dancers. You are no longer hiding out as a teenage person. All right, so let's now take our legs, and this is the great one. You're going to love me for this one. It's easy. So you're going to flip your legs. Everybody's legs are that way. And now this hip is down on the ground. So it's not like you're sitting like this. You've got your hip down, but of course your chest is up. Nice. Now we're going to take our yoga hands, put them behind us in yoga style. Front. So they're right front. So now you're going to collapse your chest and bring it up. And collapse and bring it up. Now roll this hip off the floor. Roll it up and drop. Up and drop. Up and drop. And up and drop. Nice. Now you can. Ready? So now roll back to the floor. Now you can go up to here. This is where you feel like going. Or you can lay all the way back. I'll give you an option. Nice. So we all have a big stretch here. Very lovely. And come up. Moving fast because I'm trying to get alive. Now turn to the knee that is front. Put your ribs right over the top of the hands on either side, and now crawl out, TP your fingers, and hit relaxing. So hopefully right now you're all feeling a release on that little hip you're laying on. And I can tell you are because no one's moving. Everybody's like, oh my God, thank God. This feels good on my hip. Now I TP my fingers a lot for a reason. If you take a yoga class, you're not going to see this. You're going to see most people with their arms just down. I constantly instill the ballet back is flat. So that's why I bring my arms up. So I'm just instilling the ballet flat backness. Bring your hands into your knee. Push yourself up. Curve the front arm. So you're going to throw yourself up to a position. When you get there, you will look purposeful. Your eyes will be looking off. Your arm is, or your fingers are in line with your lip. Just like the yoga tells us, balance. So here's an average kid. Okay, no purpose, kind of wiggly. Now like a dancer, we go with purpose. And there's something about the way you are looking towards or beyond your hand. There is something about it. Bravo! Now crawl over the top. And now you're up here. This is turned in now, no turn out. Flex the foot. And now raise the foot, turned in, and pounce. Pounce, pounce. I know this is killing. Because this, oh, is that what's bothering you? I think your foot is too close. Perfect. Thank you, hon. All right. Now, check out this foot on the floor. Make sure your skin is down on the ground. Yes. Press into the floor with your leg that's down. There you go. Now, drop your elbows. Put your head on the floor and raise your leg as straight as humanly possible. Let me check it out. Leg up. Voila. Nice, guys. Come back into the arabesque. Touch the ground. Now slide out, but do not get into a full split. So you're going to be up. See how much air I have here? So I'm kind of high. I am not all the way here because of what I'm going to do later. So you're up here. Now you're going to take the leg that's under you and flip the foot front. And now sink a teeny bit with your knee down. And TP your fingers head down. So now I'm releasing the hip even further. This is a bigger stretch than the other one. So I'm still in the back of the hip flexor. This is called pigeon in yoga. Hands in and push yourself up. Bend your back knee. Now you can grab it with either hand. You can grab it with this one or this one. So whichever one feels correct for you, grab. Now put weight into that hand. So that means that you're not like this. You see how that puts me off now? So I'm not here. I'm putting weight into it. And now that's helping me to sit up. And don't fall over like me. And try to hold. Try to hold. Nice. And then fall off to the side. And now let this leg is like what I call messy. It's just hanging out. Take this leg and bring it adjacent to that wall. There we go. So now this is a straight, a little bit more. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it up. More. Adjacent means it's like a straight line to that one. Now take the same hand, so it's the same arm. Yep. And you're going to start moving this hand right past the instep. And you finally land with your shoulder in your knee. Exactly. And now prayer and drop your head. Now you should be feeling a little bit of an awesome stretch in your neck. I'm still stretching this back hip flexor. This is a lot of hip flexor work here. Very extra lovely. Now push yourself up. Take that arm and put your elbow in your ankle. Open your hand. Fist. Punch. Here's an average kid. is a dance person. That back again has that strength to make a statement. Look up with purpose. Excellent. Fall back into prayer. Hands front. Crunch under this foot. And push yourself into a downward dog. Now remember, the dance downward dog is your back is way back in your legs and you're arching. So you've tipped your back down. Your heels are on the floor or close. Very nice. Good. And come down. Good. Let's do the whole thing on the other side. So we go all the way back to this. So now our legs are going that way. And this hip is trying to get down. Does anybody feel like their hip doesn't want to do this? It's like, I get like a little bit of a knot right here. Yeah, because we don't, like this, our knees, we don't usually dance like that. Most of us dance with our knees a little more open feeling. So now we're taking, you can see we're going in on it. So we're doing a movement that we don't like. So sometimes you have to do that to release the muscle, yes. Try to be fast. Take your hands and put them back. Fingers face front in yoga style. You're collapsing down. And now stretch up. And collapse down. And stretch up. And we'll hold here. Now roll the hip. Up and drop. Up and drop. Up and drop, and up, and release. Roll your fingers. So try to stretch your fingers out. I call this the texting exercise. So this is for your texting fingers. Stretch your fingers out. Good. Turn to your knee that is front. Put your ribs right over it. Hands beside it. And TP out. Relax. Start to notice your breathing against your thigh, your ribs right on your thigh, your long ballet back. Now we're releasing the hip that you're sitting on. You can feel it release. It should feel good. Walk your hands in, push up, curve the front arm, and with purpose, look dynamic. Now make sure that your arm is not behind you. This would be you out of balance. It lines up with your corner of your lip, and there you are in balance. Excellent. And now crawl over the top, and this leg is straight. Flex the foot, and raise it waist height, and pounce. Pounce, 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 and pounce. Put it down on the ground again. Slither back. Don't go into the fullest split you have. You're kind of up. Take the underneath foot and twist it out. Yep. And now get low and knee down. And TP. Bigger hip stretch. You're stretching it out again. And bring your hands in. Press up. Bend the back knee. Grab it with whichever hand you like. Put weight into that foot. Put some weight. And then hold. Nice work. I got a lot of hard workers in here. I see you guys are really working hard. Fantastic. Pull off your leg. This leg is kind of straightish. Bring this one adjacent to the pole that's up there. Right, so that means that your palm right here is looking at that. Take your same arm, slide your hand past your instep, put your shoulder and your knee together, grab, and drop your head. open your hand.